how do we make learning more collaborative, interactive, and engaging in today's classrooms? And what if I could offer you today a tool that could spark creativity, encourage participation, and keep students connected? Well, I'm going to, so stay tuned to find out which tool I'm going to recommend to you today. Welcome to the Teach-Lead-Innovate podcast, where we dive deep into the heart of innovation, leadership, and transformative ideas shaping the future of education and technology. Each episode is a journey into the minds of visionary educators, thinkers, and leaders who are not just talking about change, they're living it. Real people leading real change. This is where passion meets practice and ideas come to life. Welcome to the Teach-Lead-Innovate podcast. All right, everybody, welcome to Teach-Lead-Innovate. It's Tech Tuesday, one of my favorite days here on the podcast. And today we are diving into, drum roll please, brrr, terrible drum roll right there. We're going to dive into Padlet, a versatile digital tool that fosters both collaboration and creativity. Whether you're a teacher or a school leader, Padlet offers innovative ways to engage students and streamline teamwork. So let's explore its potential, and as always, let's back it up with real-world success stories and research. So let's talk about Padlet. What is Padlet? So simply put, Padlet is an online bulletin board that allows users to post, organize, and share ideas in real time. It's intuitive, adaptable, and works for everything from brainstorming sessions to project-based learning. In their research, Bison and Canvas found that tools like Padlet significantly increase student engagement and collaboration by enabling interactive learning experiences. Its versatility allows educators to design activities that cater to various learning styles, ensuring that every student has a voice. So let's look at some real-world applications in education and talk about how educators have been using Padlet to really meet the needs of their classrooms and their schools. So in a high school literature class, teachers used Padlet to host virtual discussions where students shared their interpretations of text. This approach, supported by research from Malik and Wedyan, not only improved participation, but also encouraged deeper critical thinking as students could view and respond to their peers' ideas in real time. I've used this myself in the classroom at both the high school and the college level. One of my favorite activities, and this is what I love about Padlet, is you can use it whether you're in person or online. And online, I teach oftentimes a lot of online classes, and in order to foster a sense of community and class culture, even being online virtual, what I have them do in Padlet is just recently this semester, I posted, just an introduce yourself and gave some prompts. And I had students go on in video. You could actually video yourself right through Padlet's interface, and they were able to share themselves and their experiences and who they were. So even though for most online classes, when you log on, and I don't mean Zoom, I mean, asynchronous, you would be able, they're able to go on and see their classmates. And to me, I think that's just really, really helps to help produce a culture, class culture online where students kind of feel a little more connected, even if you're taking an online class. Another way that Padlet has been used is in digital portfolios. So middle school in Texas implemented Padlet for student portfolios. Students uploaded projects, essays, and videos to a shared board that parents could access during conferences. A research by Wang highlights how digital portfolios foster student ownership of learning and improve communication between educators and their families. Now, that's an amazing idea, digital portfolios, because in this particular instance, not only did they create digital portfolios, they then share that board with parents at parent-teacher conferences. So way to have students take over their learning just in their portfolios and then in the explanation to their parents with student-led conferences on how they were actually doing. And in another example, team projects and leadership, right? So school leaders have used Padlet to facilitate collaborative planning among teachers. For example, a principal it could be in New Jersey, it could be anywhere, but this particular example is in New Jersey, used Padlet to collect and organize feedback during curriculum meetings, making it easier to track ideas and implement action steps. And so I've used I've used Padlet for my teams as well, especially my instructional leadership teams, because we would be discussing a strategy, an instructional resource, and then the conversation can continue to grow and increase between meetings or at the end of a meeting. If you say, hey, I want to throw something in there too, you can do that. So it's a great repository of information as well. All right, so let's talk about Padlet a little bit more as to how can you start off, right? And I would say if you haven't used Padlet, you're going to love it. I'd say start small. Use Padlet for a single activity like a brainstorming session or a what I know, what I want to know board or KWL, digital KWL chart. Set guidelines, though. It's extremely important to establish clear expectations for participation and appropriate use to keep contributions meaningful and, of course, on topic. And of course, go beyond the classroom, right? Leaders can use Padlet for team building activities, staff feedback, or even parent engagement by sharing updates and gathering input. I remember one year when we were starting off the school year, I wanted to get messages from my parents that I could then share with my staff to inspire them as we started the new year. And I did that. I created a Padlet and then teachers wrote their messages. I also did this for a teacher appreciation week in the year. And parents can go on and share their thoughts and their messages. And it was really just uplifting for my teachers to be able to see what the families and parents thought in my school. So really, if you talk about it, you sum it up, Padlet is more than a digital tool. It is a gateway to collaboration, creativity, and engagement. Whether you're guiding students through a complex project or fostering teamwork among staff, Padlet really does have the versatility to meet your needs. All right. So as always, thank you for joining me on Teach Lead Innovate today. Tech Tuesday, one of my favorite days of the week. But guess what? Tomorrow is Walk the Talk Wednesday. And that's one of my favorites too. So I can't wait to talk to you guys tomorrow as well. If you've used Padlet or have a success story to share, please connect with me on social media on Instagram at the Cycling Superintendent, or of course you can email me your story. So let's keep innovating and building a culture of collaboration, my friends. And until next time, stay inspired, stay positive, and of course, have the best day ever.